It's another 40 Days with the Savior, and this time it's a quiet evening with everyone asleep, and it's so lovely, and the lights, and it's just quiet time. But today I've been thinking about connections and how I've been dropping off gifts to others, and people have been dropping them off here, and there's family and all kinds of things that are happening. And I've been talking to other women, and sometimes there's this love-hate relationship with family during busy seasons of the year. And I was reading about Mary, and I thought, wow, if you could stay with me here. Here she was going through this really pivotal and powerful experience. And during the holidays, we can experience so many different emotions, and they can be kind of intense, even when we're not trying to have them be. And I was thinking about Mary, and maybe because several years ago I was great with child. I gave birth a week after Christmas, so you can imagine. And I was thinking about how Mary would feel, and then with it being her first child, that's it's incredible to even consider. And then being the mother of the Son of God. And as I thought about that, I thought, look at all the connections that she was still given, where with even she had Elizabeth, as I mentioned the other day, that she was able to go and meet with before giving birth. And then on the night of the Savior's birth, here the shepherds, they were visited by an angel. We know they were pure of heart. They made haste and they came and they shared this pivotal experience with them. This experience that they couldn't really talk to others about. And they're not even in their real city. They're there to pay taxes. And so here you think about this in their moment of need and connection. They're having people being sent to them to share in this moment where it could have seemed like a bother or like, oh no, people are here. But instead, it was a comfort. And then you think about after she gave birth, that here her days of purification were over. I believe it was 30 days for a male child. And you know how you feel after a month of having a baby. But she came to the temple, and here comes Simeon, a worker at the temple. And here comes Anna, a prophetess. And they both shared prophecy and revelation and insights about this sweet baby, and how comforting that must have been for Mary. And so I think about that, how God gives us those connections, and that I hope and pray that during the holiday season, that instead of looking at these connections as sort of a bother, or, oh, I'm so stressed, or this is another person, or I need to serve someone else, that we will look at these connections as a gift, and that God is trying to help comfort or help us enjoy or help us to connect through these experiences, maybe more so than we might realize at the first. So again, just a thought about the Savior and Mary and their lives at this particular special time. And hope that as you are enjoying these 40 days with the Savior, that you are able to keep it back to basics during this holiday season.